What is up, everybody? Bobby here, the Nintendo Guru, and let's hit the breakdown because it's been a while. And we haven't done the breakdown for this, so here we go. So every single week, Monday through Friday, every day in between, I take the top Nintendo stories of the day, talk about them, discuss them, break them down, give my opinions on them. So,
here we go.
I am excited and worried. So Nintendo is jumping into this foray, this new territory of sorts, and they've been there before. They've been there quite a bit before, and it's China. So recently Nintendo has tried to put this deal together where they are going to move the Nintendo Switch into China. Now immediately you go, well, why would they want to go to China? Well, there's a lot of people in China. But the thing is they've struck out time and again in China. They are one of the only companies that have been in China for quite a bit of time trying to move consoles, but China has this weird thing about the way you can sell consoles in their country and how to go about it and all this stuff. Like, Nintendo was operating under a company called IQ for a very long time, and that company was essentially a way for them to sell the 3DS, the DS. They even had this weird looking controller that plugged into the TVs that had games kind of built into it, because they weren't allowed to do cartridge-based systems, which was kind of strange or whatever. Because in China, they have to essentially get every single game. The country has to allow it to be able to be sold within, and it takes a while for this to happen. It's not a quick process like it is in the rest of the world. Because China is a communist country and the government controls pretty much everything within, they have control over what goes out to the masses. They control the internet, they control the electric, they control how many kids you can have. There's a lot of things that they control. This is just another aspect of it, and the way that companies sell games is another thing. And in China, like in Japan, there's a huge mobile market. So it's mobile games, and then it's PC games. Those are the big ones. Sony has tried to sell in China, Xbox has tried to sell in China. It doesn't necessarily work very well. Even Nintendo has tried to sell in China, and it hasn't worked well. But this time, they're taking things a little differently. Now, if this works and it takes off, Nintendo stands to do very well. But it is such an uphill battle that Nintendo even acknowledges, like, this is not something that we expect to work now. We're trying to set up for the future. Like, this is a long-term plan and strategy for Nintendo to make this all work. They partner with an actual Chinese company this time, which is different. They've never done this before, and this is a way for them to get in and make it happen. Tencent Holdings Limited, which is a Chinese company. Nintendo is hoping to work with them to move the Nintendo Switch into China and work. Furukawa's been asked, and he's basically like, hey man, we don't know if this is going to work, but we're not even putting all of our eggs in one basket. We're just going to assume that this is not going to work, and this is just a test and just trying to build ground. They're hoping to build ground in the future, and like I said, they're looking long-term, not short-term with this. This is exciting, because for me, anytime Nintendo does something, especially when they fail at something, they don't give up. And they've been working at this for many, many years, and they're looking to work further for many years. They're very stubborn when it comes to that, and I admire that. This is a company that looks at it and goes, there is an untapped resource here. Because here's the thing, when you already are one of the kings of the mountain, and you're selling through the roof, you need to go where it's untapped resources. And right now, China is the untapped resource. They are a very wealthy country. They have many, many people that live there. This is an opportunity that if it works, Nintendo can grow drastically. And it begs to say that that's why, essentially, Sony's been there, why Xbox has been there, why all of the major game companies try to go there. Doesn't always work. So hopefully this works. Hopefully Nintendo partnering with a Chinese company rather than trying to go in on their own might actually work a little better this time. We'll see. Time will tell. But this is exciting. Let me know what you guys think. So we get this little thing, this Pokemon Go, this Pokemon Pikachu, this craziness is happening. Detective Pikachu, the movie, is coming out May 10th in the United States, around the world, I guess. I think it's all going to be right around the same time worldwide. But this movie is coming out, and people are hyped for this. I'm hyped for this. Ryan Reynolds is playing Detective Pikachu, and then we got this whole craziness that's happening. Each trailer, I've only watched the first trailer, and the first trailer sold me. I'm in. I didn't want to watch no more. I don't want to know no more. I'm in. That's that's where we're at. When you look at this, right? Pokemon Go, one of the biggest mobile games in all the world, is basically going to have a Pokemon Go Detective Pikachu event happening. The event starts Tuesday, May 7th, and will run until Friday, May 17th. And it's basically going to be special edition Pokemon that are basically themed after the movie. And you're going to be able to get a Pikachu with the detective's hat on, all this crazy stuff. Jigglypuff, Psyduck are also supposed to be coming out within the couple weeks, and I don't know the character design will change on them. I'm assuming they will. They'll be more based off, but I just don't know whether they're just going to flood the market with more of those characters, because that tends to be what they do when they do something like they put the regular character out there. Pikachu's the only one that gets the special edition stuff with like hats and all this crazy stuff. So I'm excited. I'm really excited for the movie and for all this. I can't wait for this. This movie looks like it's on par to do gangbusters. There are a couple of bad reviews, and I'm not even idiots. The people that are reviewing, they're just reviewing it on, I don't know what they're watching. And it's not even that, I'm sure they're watching what they're seeing, but they're basing it on like, well, this doesn't make sense, and it's not canon, and it's like, dude, of course, it's just a fun movie. It looks great. I'm treating it as it's just a different thing. Don't have to know all about the lore and all that of Pokemon. This is just a standalone film. Let's have fun. Let's have a good time. I don't know. So that is all. Thank you guys for watching today's episode of Nintendo Guru Daily. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please slap the like button down below. Share it with all your friends. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. Follow me Instagram, Twitter, @Nintendo Gurus. That is all. Peace out, Preston.